Tomorrow is Fat Tuesday, so we're getting you ready for Mardi Gras. We are back in the Price Chopper kitchen with Bo Williams, owner of Julep. Sazerac is what we're doing now.
That's right. So
what's the name of this cocktail, though?
Well, the Sazerac is the name of the cocktail.
Oh, okay.
And there's
Sazerac.
nothing more quintessentially New Orleans than a Sazerac, if you ask me. But the first thing we're going to do is prep our glass in which we're going to put this in. And essentially what the Sazerac is kind of like a fancy old-fashioned cocktail. So we got sugar, bitters, a spirit of some kind, and what kind of makes it in a league of its own is we're going to rinse this glass with a little bit of absinthe. So if you've got, a little bit of absinthe laying around the house, I'm sure you do.
Would you? Not in a hairspray canister, though.
You can definitely just splash a little bit in there and kind of rinse the glass. We like to use these little misters. It cuts down on some of the waste, and at the same time, it makes a really great little stand-in for Banaka in a pinch.
Really?
Yeah,
you do that?
For sure. I mean, when you think about that, stuff's got alcohol in it too.
Are guys on dates like, excuse me, give me a spritz?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt, that's
right.
for sure. But we'll start with those Peychaud's bitters again, and this is kind of a quintessential New Orleans ingredient itself, birthplace in New Orleans. So we'll start there, and then we'll go ahead and add a little bit of sugar. So we like to use turbinado sugar when it comes to a lot of our old-fashioned style cocktails at Julep because it plays really, really nicely with the flavor profiles and a lot of brown spirits because it has a little extra nuttier note.
Producer Dante has a question. He's trying to talk to me. Producer? Can you buy the absinthe? Where can you get it?
Yeah, absolutely. So absinthe is completely legal in the United States.
Well, that's good.
And it's kind of
Dante, it's legal. Yeah. So you can buy it. Where do you get it?
I love, I do a lot of our shopping over at Gomer's on 39th Street because they have a wonderful selection and a really great staff. If they don't have something on hand but can make that happen for you, they will. So it's always nice to get to know your local liquor store guys and create that kind of relationship so that they're able to help you out in a pinch if you give them a little bit of time to make it happen. More often than not, they do. And Jack and the guys over at Gomer's definitely do that for me from time to time. So we'll get this guy stirred up real well. Obviously, we threw in a little bit of rye whiskey. Traditionally, this cocktail is actually made with cognac, but we love some rye whiskey over at Julep. More the modern interpretation is more often you see it made with rye whiskey instead of cognac.
Well, your cocktails at Julep are really works of art.
Well, we do our best.
When you go there, it looks so pretty. It's almost too pretty to drink. Not quite, but almost. You want to look at it for a moment before you enjoy it.
Well, that's right. And, we eat and drink with our eyes, that's for sure. So, luckily, when it came to my wife, she was a little more forgiving with her eyes, but nonetheless, it definitely helps to look your best.
You're doing your work ahead of Valentine's Day, aren't you?
Right.
She's at home watching.
Oh, she doesn't watch these things. She's terrified by them, and even more so than I am. Oh, well, yeah, yeah, just technology in general. No, she gets a little nervous watching me on these things. So.
Oh, you're doing great.
So you'll have to just hit her up on Facebook and tell her how terrible I did over here.
Oh my gosh, self-deprecating. Okay, now what are you doing?
We're doing a little bit of a lemon twist over the top. And I really like, for effect, is get a little bit of that lemon oil over the top of the drink. Not too much that we just kill it with lemon oil, but a really nice long lemon twist. Looks great in the glass.
That's one heck of a twist.
And when you're spiral cutting, you can always just kind of cut off a little bit of zest and just express some of the oil over the top, and that'll work as well. But, these long sort of spiral cut lemon twists.
So you kind of rub it along the glass.
Yeah, just a little bit of that outside zest gives it that wonderful aroma. And I mean, yeah, the wonderful thing about doing this is your hands are going to smell great like the rest of the day. You'll get a little absinthe on there, a little bit of lemon.
Absinthe, the lemon. So after this, it's bottoms up, right?
That's right, that's right. So really, we've done all the hard work at this point, and now comes the fun part of let's drink.
Get to taste it.
That's right. Cheers.
Cheers. Happy early Fat Tuesday.
Yeah.
Delicious. Bo Williams from Julep, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
This is a great Mardi Gras drink. And it is a big week with Mardi Gras. We have that tomorrow. And then Valentine's Day is on Wednesday. And if you're just realizing that one out, oh no, it's Valentine's Day. No need to panic yet. We went to a place